Who, Not How, the formula to achieve bigger goals through accelerating teamwork by Dan Sullivan. We are going to talk about this book and all the insider. Actually, we have an amazing insider today, so you guys don't want to miss this review. I'm Cassandra Hein, and I'm here with Suvi Sue. I'm a creative producer director for Healthcare TV Network and C. Marie Productions, and Suvi is the producer for Strategic Coach. And Strategic Coach is actually founded by Dan Sullivan, the author of Who, Not How. And so I just want to start with, who is Dan Sullivan and what is Strategic Coach?
All right. So Strategic Coach, Cassandra, is a program for highly successful entrepreneurs. And our purpose is to get people to work smarter, not harder, and to really achieve their biggest life goals and dreams and spend more time at home with family and friends and doing things they love and going on vacation while still making a lot of money and revenue. So it's kind of like, it sounds like a dream, but we actually do it. I've been with the company well over a decade. I know that our tools, concepts, and strategies work because I interview our amazing entrepreneurs on them all the time.
And the most successful ones, like the success stories, right?
Exactly. It's all the big players and their biggest transformations that I get to capture. So that's probably why I fell in love with video producing, because I get to capture such amazing transformational stories. I'm very lucky.
Yeah, absolutely. I love that too. I mean, just stories, it's really not the people, it's the stories behind the people that are so captivating. And, this book is amazing. So Who, Not How kind of just tells you in your own entrepreneurship or wherever you are in your career, whether you're, a practicing solopreneur and you have like a doctor's office and you have like a little team, how do you scale that? So this is like really who to use, not how to do it, right? What do you think about this book? And I know that, these concepts are constantly kind of taught, but this book came out, 3 months ago or so? And so it is a new book. And what's your take on this particular perspective?
Honestly, I feel like it's the missing key or the magic sauce to scaling your business and freeing up your time and avoiding procrastination. So I know that entrepreneurs can often feel overwhelmed by the how. How am I going to make my biggest goals and dreams come to fruition? And that's kind of where the procrastination comes in and all the stress. So instead of asking yourself, how am I going to do this? The concept in the book is all about who is going to do it for me, or who am I going to collaborate with to make this process a lot easier for myself. So it's about hiring or working with or collaborating with the talent in your world already, or the people that you're surrounded by, instead of doing everything yourself. So for instance, Cassandra, if you and I were to collaborate on a project, we would figure out which one of us is strongest or most passionate about doing a certain task, and the other one, we take on opposite roles basically.
Which is kind of what we did today by just talking about this, because, this is something that I've been wanting to help, the coaches, the consultants, the health coaches and educators kind of get to the next place. And some of these concepts are the things that I've been wanting to share. So you just getting on and talking to me about it is also my who. So thank you for doing that.
Exactly. It's a brilliant concept and strategy for really maximizing your results and your time.
Yeah. And then also like they say in the book, if you're truly committed to that outcome, then you're going to find your who's, you're going to make it happen. And I totally agree with you. Being an entrepreneur myself, it could get really laborious. It could get really lonely, setting things up, setting tasks up, trying to do it all. And, you're not always at the place where you realize that you need a who. Sometimes it takes you some figuring out oh yeah, I should definitely not be doing this part. And then when you do figure that out, that's a part of the process of being an entrepreneur. So I really appreciated this book. I love this book. I would recommend this book 100% for anybody looking at, any entrepreneur or just anyone in general. You don't really need to be an entrepreneur to really understand the value that this brings. So is there anything else that you would want to mention regarding this book?
Oh, absolutely. I think the fun byproduct of collaboration, or even stop looking at people in your industry as your competitors and more of your collaborators. And when you look through that lens, the sky's the limit. You know, when two very successful, talented, big thinking entrepreneurs come together on a project, there are so many different amazing byproducts and products and services that are going to come from that. So it's kind of the book that keeps on giving, or the mindset that keeps paying off for you, for sure.
Oh yeah. I mean, living in a world with plenty is such an important mindset for entrepreneurs, and just for anybody. I think for everyone in the world to have that mindset would change the world dynamically in a way that would just change it. And having freedom of purpose, I know that's a huge thing for them, and really defining what your purpose is, and being able to, we're all so different, even though a lot of, you and I are both producers, but we have different backgrounds. We have different things that we've produced. We have different knowledge sets. So us coming together and being able to share those knowledge sets with whoever wants to listen is really, I think, important and cool. So thank you so much, Suvi, for being on. We're going to do more topics. And if you guys have read Who Not How, let us know what you think about it. And do you agree? Do you disagree? We'd love to know what you think. So make sure that you like and subscribe, and share this if you enjoyed it. And we will see you next time.